Hey, so if you were with us for our last explainer, you might remember we told a story about a farmer and what he taught us about patience and learning. Well, think of this as the next chapter in that story. But this time, it's about something else, something just as powerful, a fresh start. Right, last time we talked about how learning can feel so slow. Like a seed that's growing, but it's all happening underground where you can't see it. That story was all about having patience with the process. But today, we're honing in on a totally different moment in that cycle. And hey, even if you're just joining us, this story is for you, because today is all about the incredible power of a new beginning. So, picture this. It's New Year's morning. The farmer wakes up, the old year is done, and he looks out at his field, and you know what? It looks exactly the same as it did yesterday. Same dirt, same plot of land, but something feels totally different. There's a new energy in the air. And it's because today, on the very first day of the year, the farmer is doing one very simple, very deliberate thing. He's planting one single new seed. And this is where the metaphor just clicks into place for us, right? The farmer's field, same soil, same land. That's kind of like your math book. It's the same subject, maybe even with some of those same old fears attached to it. But planting that new seed, that's you deciding, okay, I'm opening a new chapter. It's a fresh start, right there on familiar ground. But here's the real key, the thing that changes everything. It's the farmer's mindset. It's not about what he hopes will happen months from now. It's about what he does right here today. Think about it. What questions would normally be racing through our minds? Is this even going to work? What if I just fail again like I did last time? But the farmer, he doesn't go there. He's not panicking. He's not standing over the soil demanding to see a sprout by lunchtime. And this is the absolute core of the idea. The farmer just planted the seed, and he smiled. And you have to ask why. Because for that day, the simple act of planting was the success. The victory wasn't some far-off harvest. It was the decision, right then and there, to just start. And that is exactly how it is with math, or really with anything you're trying to learn. The second you decide to try again, to open that notebook, to tackle one problem, despite being scared, you've already won for today. You've planted your seed. Okay, so let's do something kind of cool. Let's switch our perspective. For a minute, let's stop thinking about the farmer and start thinking about the seed itself. Because this is where the whole idea of a clean slate gets really, really powerful. I mean, just think about it. That little seed has zero memory. It has no clue that last season might have been a disaster. It's not carrying around the weight of all the seeds that failed before it. And it certainly doesn't know or care if anyone is watching and expecting it to fail. It is completely, totally free of the past. The only thing that matters to that seed, the only reality it knows, is that today, right now, it was planted. It was given a chance. And math is exactly the same. The formulas, the ideas, they don't remember your old mistakes. All that matters is what you do today. So this brings us to a feeling I'm sure we've all had. You know, that frustration when you start something new and you just want to feel confident right now. We think, hey, it's a new year, I should have new results immediately. But, well, that's just not how growth works, is it? The farmer isn't out there shouting at the ground, come on, grow faster, it's January. No way. His focus isn't on the calendar, it's on the action. His promise is simple, I will water you regularly. He's putting his trust in consistency, in the process. So, what is confidence then? It's not some gift you get on New Year's Day. It's what we could call a seasonal outcome. It's the harvest. And a harvest only comes after a full season of patient, consistent work. It's not a wish, it's a result. And this is such a critical distinction to make. The real party isn't on the day of the harvest. It's on the day of planting. Why? Because without that first, small, brave step of putting the seed in the ground, the harvest is literally impossible. So if you just decided to start again, that is the moment to celebrate. Okay, so let's wrap all of this up into something really simple, something you can actually use as you move forward from here. So what's the big takeaway from all this? What should you actually do? Well, the answer is just beautifully simple. It's a three-step process. Number one, plant the seed today. That just means start, do one problem, open the book, just begin. Number two, water it regularly. This is all about consistency. A little bit every day beats a whole lot once in a while. And number 3, trust the season. Just accept that real growth takes time and let the process do its thing. We can totally paralyze ourselves by asking these huge, scary questions, right? Like, am I going to finally master math this year? That question puts all the focus on this massive, intimidating outcome way off in the distance. Instead, try asking yourself a much smaller and frankly, a much more powerful question at the end of every single day. Just ask this: did I plant the seed today? Did I show up? Did I put in a little effort? Because that's all that really matters. And that leaves us with this one final piece of wisdom. When you start to feel anxious, when you get impatient, and you want to see results now, your first instinct might be to yank the plant out of the ground just to see if there are any roots. Don't do it. Your job is not to check the roots. Your only job is to water the plant. Just show up, do the small, consistent thing, and trust that the season will take care of the rest.